Good evening, everybody. How you all keeping on this? This weather's turned again. It's gone cold again, but not to worry. We'll soon get warmed up. Right, I'll bring the guys in. Right, just turn the sound off on there. And here we are. So we've got Scott in tonight. We've got Mark in. We've got Dale from Maple Tree Studios in, and we've got JP in as well. So if anybody's wanting either 10 or 15% off, what's that shade called? Anyway.
Tiger.
Shit.
Sorry.
Right. There's a link at the top of the chat that'll take you to Mark premiere tonight, which is at 10:15. And if you have a look in the description, there's a few links in there as well. I'm sure the guys will mention them as we're going on. So what we've got on the lathe tonight is another piece of ash, which is about 5.5 inches long, about 4.5 inches square, and we're going to turn some sort of hollow form type thingy with some colour. So we're having a bit of colour tonight as well. So I'll start turning, and the guys can let me know what's happening out in the chat.
Right. I'm going to regret this, but here we go. Okay, so it's the ever-lovely Alan DeRosio, the ever-lovely Alan DH, and the ever-lovely Andy Leonelli, the ever-lovely Barry Fisher, the ever-lovely Barry Chitty, the ever-lovely Barry's Wood Creations, the ever-lovely Benjamin, the ever-circular Keith Bywood, the ever-lovely Douglas Mangum, the ever-French Gerard Patana, the ever-Harry Hodgepodge Woodworks. Oh, sorry, Robert. Sorry, Harry. Sorry, Robert. Yeah, you guys. The ever-lovely Ian Leonard, the ever-lovely James Crawford, the singularly lovely Joe Senior, ever-lovely Lawrence Begida, the ever-lovely Peter Corrigan, the ever-lovely Robert Dolman, the ever-lovely Ronnie Utabijo, the ever-lovely Tarbala, the ever-lovely Tony Smith, the ever-lovely Wayne the Woodturner, the ever-lovely Whitey Woodshed, and the ever-lovely Colin at Wood Wizardry by Colin. Welcome, everyone. And anyone else I missed, I'm sure we'll catch you up in a few minutes.
Hi, everyone. How you doing?
I do have a question. How quick do you think you're going to turn this, Wayne?
I've got no idea. Around about an hour.
About an hour, roughly. So we shouldn't slow you down with random, unuseful questions.
No, you can do that.
Righto. Apparently, there's a chap called JP Woodwork who says for 15% off, better music in your videos. I'm not sure how to say that. Kevin Howell is in the chat.
Good evening, everybody. Brian from Hardwood Turnings in. Hi, Brian.
Hello, Brian. How you doing, buddy?
Hello there, Brian.
Was that an Irish accent? Was that you trying to do an Irish accent, young Mr. Page?
Something like that.
So in terms of marks out of 10, what do we give? If marks out of 10, what do we give Jamie for his Irish accent?
-4. Nil point.
Nil point?
2 points.
2 points? 2 points?
Yeah.
Okay. I give him nil point.
Yeah, me as well. That's what I give him for most of your accents. Apart from you jerking, man.
That crafty chick Claire's in. Hi, Claire.
Hello, Claire.
Hello, Claire.
Evening, Claire.
I've just got one of Claire's t-shirts as well. They're awesome. So
we have a question
check out
from
Claire's store.
We have a young question from a young Andy Leonelli at Poshwood Firewood Green. He says, where do you get your music from?
He doesn't have music. He doesn't have music.
So they're all telling fibs. So where they get the music from? You know how at the end of the aisle and Lidl and Wilco and places like that, they've got the CDs that nobody will buy. Hashtag just saying.
Well, what Wayne does is next to there's a sign that says outside and dumpsters. His are in there.
John S. Castings in.
Where we all get our music from Epidemic Sounds.
Pete from Twisted Trees is in. Hi, Pete.
How you doing?
That really does sound like a helicopter.
Chinook.
Get to the chopper.
Oh my! So, in terms of points, folks, what do we give Jamie for his impression of Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Nil point.
Spider
1
Spit.
point.
Hi, Spider Spit.
Oompa.
Oompa.
Oompa. I've lost the chat. There it is.
Wood turning by Barry's in. Hello, Barry.
How you doing?
To answer your question, Pete is asking a question. He says, I'm 5 minutes late. Is this Wayne's second piece? No, Pete. He's really, really stepped up his game today. This is his third.
And he stopped for a cup of tea.
Did he?
Yeah.
There's the second piece.
He drunk that
Waiting to-
fast.
Second waiting to go on.
Boom.
That's a finial.
That's a what?
That's going to be the finial.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. You have 72 watching, young Wayne. Folks, if you like what Wayne's doing, please hit the thumbs up. If you aren't already a subscriber, go on, hit that subscribe button and give that notification bell a bit of a ring. If you really want to tell Wayne what you really think of what's going on, make sure you leave a comment below. And if you have a moment, don't do it right now, but a link at the top of the chat is to Mark's video. Which is,
Oh, that's sorry.
I was paying attention. You've cut me off mid-flight now. I'll need to start again. Right. At the top of the chat, you'll get a link to Mark Gentleman Woodtown's video, which is coming up after this at 9:30, Mark?
9:45.
9:45.
Thank you very much.
Terry's in.
You're really going to have to go slow then, Wayne. He's giving you an extra 15 minutes.
There we go.
It's always at 9:45. Gives people a chance to go and have a poo and a cup of tea.
If it's anything like the poo I did last night, you better make sure you're ready for the council after it.
You dump it, we pump it.
I love wood turning. Adam is in.
Dale couldn't use the facilities yet last night until he got planning permission.
It was somewhat hilarious. Herb Scroll Station's in. Hi, Herb.
Hi, Herb.
Hey, Herb.
Hiya, Herb. Hiya, Herb. How you doing, mate?
In America, would his name be Herb?
No, it'd be Herb.
Blue light tumbler. I haven't fallen.
Recently.
Yeah.
For a while.
I'm plodding along, Douglas.
And anyway, it's Blue Light Tumbler.
Oh, that caught me by surprise. I wasn't ready for that, Doug. And Mark Stoughton's in.
On that note, though, I won't be live tomorrow night. I'm still not 100%.
You know, I did that big poo just to spite you last night. You realise that?
Oh, mate. Do you know how nice it would be? Just
I'm sorry, Wayne. We'll lift the tone.
Did you put it on the website, though, Dale?
No, shush. TJ Turning's in. Hi, Welsh Terry. How's the holiday?
I can confirm he's not Welsh. He was here today drinking tea.
What's that got to do with the price of
Being
chips?
Welsh? Peter the Parkwood Tunnel's in? I still like Peter's name. I still have images of him scampering into a park late at night with a chainsaw.
He didn't sound Welsh, put it that way.
That's an act, mate. You know what I mean? It's like Jamie. I mean, Jamie's a dead ringer for an Irishman. Listen to him. Try and go again, Jamie.
To be sure.
See?
Yeah, it's getting worse.
It
Getting
is.
worse.
I'm not sure if that was an
Definitely
accent or a seizure.
I don't
Folks,
know whether
can
we
we
need to call him Jamie or whether we need to call him Agnes.
shall we so in terms of that accent, Dries, what do we give Jamie for that one, folks? In terms of points.
Go on then. Again.
0
Again.
points.
It's
There was
good.
sin.
0
By
points.
Lewis, Klondike Crossman.
Benjamin's in and saying, speaking of pool, I've turned a small bowl today. Okay. Woodburn Paul's in.
Paulson.
Good evening. Good evening, Wayne and Earworms. Good evening, and hello, everyone else. Nice to see you. Thank you, as we're hiding. Right, Jetty gave you 0 points, Jimmy. Hodgepodge gave you 7.5.
Nice. Thank you, Robert.
7.5. What's this? Dancing on ice?
You got 7.5 for doing a double somersault backwards while firing a bow and arrow and landing in the pool standing on his head. Nicely.
Whilst holding Gemma Collins.
Well, that's it. We've got Nick the Flaming Tunnels in.
Hi, Nick.
How you
Hey,
doing?
Nick.
Dougie Mungham says, Dale, you're not going to believe this one. One of the guys I coffee with used his phone to take a picture of his dump. Oh my.
I
That's a
feel
web-
like
Quite,
There's a website for that.
oh
Talking
my.
of points.
You have ATC watching, Wing.
excellent.
David Deadman's in. I might have missed him earlier, but I'm going to say his name again. Robert Dolman's in.
Brian says he doesn't like taking points off those starting with a negative score.
Oh, he's not doing well. He's not doing well. Young Will Perry says, my holiday's going well. I met a very nice person today. Funny thing is, he was a wood turner as well. Is that a fact? You know? Was that before or after, Mark? I'm sorry, Mark.
Did he tell you that? Did he tell you he was a wood turner?
I never said such a thing.
Colin Ezard's in. Circular Keith by Wood just has the word cow. Not sure where you're going with that one, man.
I think it stands for Copperell Wood Turner.
Oh, yeah. That's very insightful.
I think it is
Nick
bold.
says, Nick popped in, says, thought I'd pop in and say hi while he's designing some patterns.
Nice.
Colin, is
Yeah,
that
that's what he's doing that. Oh. Ow. Are you going to Yorkshire Grit this?
No.
Wrong answer.
Phew.
It's going to get coloured.
Hi, Jennifer. Jennifer Lawrence. Jennifer's Craft and Creations is in. When is this Jennifer Lawrence?
Good evening.
Dale, where's the drilly song?
That makes it up tonight.
If it weren't for Drilly, where will you be? Something like that. Dale knows the words and I'm not me.
I'm a canoe.
You know what?
How'd you do?
I'm a canoe.
How'd you do?
There's the odd day I try to work out which one of the minions you got.
Kevin.
We need to get my son a set of really dark denim dungarees, and we're done. Question: my tablet keeps changing time. I keep resetting it. The Apple tag is great. Any ideas? Yes. Do not own an Apple iPad. And I feel after that, I'll have to pass it to Terry, who's out in the chat. He may be able to help. Wayne, you have 83 watching. Folks, if you like what Wayne's doing, please hit that thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber already, hit that subscribe button and give that notification bell a bit of a ring. It's always good, and Wayne loves to read them, so please leave comments down below. And if you're looking at the chat right now, the link at the top is to mark the Jennifer Woodturner's premiere tonight at 9:45. So make sure you check that out later on.
Door 60's in.
Hello, Door.
Hi, Door. David Edmonds in too.
Hello, David.
We said, Herb, see you later. Wife says it's lunchtime. Go, okay.
See you
Herb,
later, Herb.
good to see you.
See you later.
See ya. Thanks for coming in.
That looks like
Oh,
John
that's
Lennon.
right.
So, just while there's a few people in, on the 29th of May, we are going to be having the
Virtual Craft Festival.
Virtual Craft Festival. There's some fantastic folks on that. We have Jamie Page, we have Nick the Flaming Turner, we have Stu Farini, we have some fat bloke from Maple Tree Studios, we have Wayne the Wood Turner, we have Al's Hack Shack, we have Heidi from Whitehall Pottery, we have Wayne the Wood Turner, I think I might have said him already. We have Jake Thompson from Northside Customs. We have the ever lovely Mr. Carl Jacobson himself. Help me here, Jamie. I'm running out. Who's on it?
Kez from Spirit and Bear.
Kez for Spirit and Bear. Chris Cute, Andy Burkey, and Franco Noce is back on that show they did last week in terms of that was fantastic. I think Art of Fire are back.
Art of Fire are back. Yeah, the Glass Blowers.
And then I draw blank. I think that's everybody.
Unfortunately, the metal workers that we had lined up this week had to pull out at the last minute due to TV commitments. So it's not something that they could turn down, unfortunately. So yeah, we've got them booked in for the next one.
Have I been dropped?
I knew there was somebody I was missing.
Knew
there was somebody I was missing.
Well, we're waiting for you to pop up and Scott and say something, but there you go.
You know how? So I'm in my head, Scott. I'm looking at the schedule in my head, and I'm going, "Who's in the 12 to 1 slot? Who's in the 12 to 1 slot?" And for the life of me, I couldn't think of it. Scott, the Blue Light Tunnel's in it too, so make sure you check him out. We'll be publishing the new playlist, a link to the new playlist, and all the marketing material will be out in the next few days. So, a few new faces doing the crafty. Come and check them out. Benjamin asked a question, and I think I'll put this one out to everyone else. He's inquiring if there is any taxidermy on this virtual crafted, Jamie.
No, not this one, mate. Not this one.
I don't know. One or two people did tell me to get stuffed, so who knows?
Yeah, that's
Ruby Claire's in.
Ruby Claire's in.
Hello, Ruby.
Right, I'll just give this.
Do we know any taxidermists?
I know a taxidermist.
I don't know. But I'm with Harry and Robert.
I know a taxidermist.
Yeah.
I'm with Harry and Robert. We need clowns on this one.
We've got Andy, Chris Cute, and Franco.
Pete says, "Can we get someone to show him how to build a workshop?"
Hi, Ruby.
Could do.
We probably could. Do we know anyone that does Lego?
There we go.
How much Lego do you want, Dale?
A lot. Jim Nugent's in. Do you know, I desperately want to ask you, Jim, if you're a relation to Ted. I'm really sorry about that. I'm sure you get asked that all the time.
What
But aye,
colours are you?
Hodgepodge
like,
says no
Wayne?
stuffing beavers, please.
Green.
Yeah, but are they?
Oh, it's the intrinsic. Which green is it?
That's
Forest
actually
green.
not really nice. That's really nice shade of
Is
green,
forest
that is,
green
isn't
or
it?
pear green?
I think it's the forest green.
Yeah, that's a really nice shade of green, that, isn't it?
Misfit 74's in.
Good
Hello,
evening.
Misfit.
Right, let's knock some of this back.
You have 91 watching the Wayne.
Excellent. Cheers,
Have you-
guys.
Wayne, have you done it green? Because Jamie keeps doing this dodgy Irish accent.
No.
No.
It's not a shamrock hollow form then.
I should hope not. With wood that feels green can be soft as your face.
Mind you,
Did
I
you
may
use
well
the
be used
intrinsic-
in. Yeah. I'm going to knock that back just a little bit further. What I'm wanting is for the green to stay in the ripple areas that are here.
Yep.
And on this sort of burry bit here. And then, because that when I put the second coat on, that will go even darker. So I want a bit off just the plain grain.
So Seth from Brickhouse Crafts is in. And
Ah.
Copper Owl
Hey, Seth.
Turner said,
Seth.
I was at 101 subs. Now I'm at 98. I feel kind of silly. What happened? That's YouTube.
Have you asked permission to feel silly? I mean,
No,
Silly
that's
may have
right.
views on this.
I know YouTube has recently gone in and gotten rid of any. They do it every now and again. They get rid of any accounts that have been disabled or haven't been in use or inactive and all that kind of stuff. They've done that for a little while because I ended up losing quite a few subscribers recently.
And Douglas
Benjamin
Munger
asks, why the fudging duck does my YouTube keep defaulting to 144p? It's a discount, Benjamin. That's what it is. It's trying to discount the cost of the video for you.
Douglas Mungham saying 27 thumbs up, 90 watching. Come on, peeps, show Wayne some love.
It's a bit old news. He's way up at 30 now. Come on, folks. Hit that thumbs up. And if you haven't already, go on. Give that subscribe button a bit of a slap. You know? Alternatively, you can leave the man a comment and let him know how great you think his work is.
Or you could buy him a glass of wine if you go down in the description to the Buy Me a Coffee.
Now,
Wayne,
I don't know if she's in tonight. She certainly wasn't in the chat when this happened the other day, but I think it's a Diane Williams. I think she must watch in the background. She bought me 10. She bought me 10 glasses of wine the other day.
Wow!
So that's
why
why
all
you
that wants to see you
can
hammer.
hang out.
And they're very much appreciated, Diane. Very much appreciated.
Wayne with the big
Wayne
feet,
with
he's
the
in
big
with
feet.
Valerie.
Hello, Valerie.
Hello.
Kevin
Right.
Howell's in again. He says, hi, Win. I think he's talking to the other Win, but there we are. Bog off. 2 wins for the price of 1.
Hello, Auntie Valerie's husband.
Oh, Lord. Has that got heat coming out of it, Wayne, or is it just cold air?
Yes, it has. No, it's got heat coming out of it. Just to dry off the stain before I put some sand and sealer on there.
You know, there's a little bit of a... All this needs is some spindly legs, and there's a bit of the Rebecca Groot forming about this, like a little house for a creature.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's looking really cool. I really like it.
Barry's in. Hi, Baz.
Bonjour, le baby.
Evening, Barry.
Very.
So, folks, what do we give Jamie's French accent?
That's
Marks
got
out
to
of
be
10?
that's got to be 10 because that's like my native tongue. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, then, folks, what do we give Jamie's Kentish accent then?
Well, that kind of runs in the family.
Florida bearded woodworkers in.
Good evening. Oh, good afternoon.
Doug reckons I'm sounding a bit hyperactive, folks. What do you think?
No,
Yeah,
just your
maybe-
usual deal.
Nah, just you.
I
Yeah,
thought that. I thought that. Have you been taking your sleepy bye pills, Douglas? It might just be you're not keeping up. You have 97 watching, sir.
Excellent. Now, seeing as how
Zed said, call it the Jaffa Buzz. Oh, man.
Jeff Buzz.
He's one of your Jaffas.
I ain't got any, mate.
No,
Right,
man,
no.
no going.
this piece has got a couple of bits of burr in there, and I know fine well once I start using the kitchen roll, they'll get stuck. So I am going to use a piece of cloth on this. Not something I usually do, but something
Careful.
I've done a couple of times in the past few weeks. Them scissors are worse than useless.
What kind of cloth are they?
T-shirts.
Ah.
A year ago today, Dale, I had 300 Jaffa cakes delivered.
Really? Is it that long ago?
Really?
now? Good Lord.
Popped up on my
But for
Facebook
folks-
memories.
What folks don't know is that last year, for a laugh, I bought 300 Jaffa cakes and sent them to Scott. It took him 4 days to eat them all.
I'd help.
Did you? You gave your boy one, I heard.
Yeah. See?
And that was after a massive argument.
Right, so I'm going to use some Yorkshire Grit microfine on this, just to knock back the sand and sealer.
Go on, Dal.
I don't know them. I'm not doing the fat bottomed microfine song.
I don't even know what the microphone song is.
Yeah, I mean, you can go, but you get the idea when you say, "Oh, you know, it's going to take me down tonight." Oh, much below the other. Anyway, you know, and there's kind of an A.
This
in there.
gritty is white, sanding with me.
You know, there's an A and some other sort of things there before you arrive at the full verse. Not very
Didn't
Don't
take
give up
3
the
days to
page,
open the
Jamie.
packaging. No, it took about 30 seconds.
Wow, Douglas tells us that the pills he's on for his foot are used to treat epilepsies and nerve pain. Man, I really, really, really hope you get better soon. There can be nothing worse.
I'm on them. Or I'm on them sort of pills. What are they,
So-
Douglas?
Doug Benjamin says 1 box of real Jaffa cakes or 100 boxes of little Jaffa. So it was 300. I can't remember how many was in a box now. Was it 10? 10 in a box? You know, it was
There
30
were 20
boxes of the
boxes.
real deal McVitie's Jaffa cakes I had delivered to his workshop. That was a good laugh, that.
That was. They looked really pretty in a pyramid on the lathe.
It did indeed. We never got a bite from McVitie's for that, though. Shame.
Did you ever finish that goddamn Jaffa cakes picture, Dale?
I did. Some gardens to do. Just glued it up and sorted out the bit that was annoying me. Lemon and Lime Jaffa Cakes Youngwood one, Paul. You're a
Gabapentin.
villain.
No, I'm not on them ones.
Gabapentin
I'm
was what my wife was on. They are gloriously addictive. You be careful.
Yeah, I'm not on them ones.
Lemon
I'm
and
on.
lime.
I'm on Kepra, Epilumins, and Isomide.
I think Jane's on carbapentin for something. Don't know what.
Yeah, it's
It's sent
Cindy was on
Joe
it for a
to be
back
with.
pain.
They
Yeah.
put Joe on it for a pain, and it, yeah.
Cindy was on it for 3 days and then stopped taking it because she said it made her a space cadet. The Klondike Craftsman says, question, do you take the shine completely off the sanding sealer? I do and wonder if it's necessary.
I knock it back until it isn't rough anymore. Because sand and sealer does make the grain stand up. And that's the whole point in knocking it back. And rather than use one of the Webrax pads, even on colour, Yorkshire Grit Microfine works fine. It doesn't take any of the colour off. It tends just to react or work on the sand and sealer.
So Lionel's in, and your scruffy
so
son's
Andy.
in.
Right, Andy?
Young Andy.
How you
Good
doing?
evening, Andy.
Oh, pre-gab, that's dodgy as well.
Andy. Oh no, wait, it's Alan, isn't it? Alan.
Andy.
Dave!
James in the house, you can't hear you.
Terry's telling us, I'm sorry, everyone, but my internet connection is failing badly, so I can't carry on. I bet you good night. So Terry's a Welsh vampire. Is that how I should interpret that? I'm not sure how that would go. I can't
Take it easy, Terry.
Brandon
Do you
Howard,
want me to translate? I can do Welsh.
He only bites sheep.
Brian says, thankfully, he doesn't have to take any pills. Good position to be in, sir.
Yeah, same
Very
here,
good.
Brian.
Very good.
Same here.
I've had to take them since I was 14.
I keep getting nagged by the missus. You take your pills today?
So zombies in kind of my wavelength now. Gabapentin, wasn't that the name of the prison planet that Kirk McCoy got sent to Star Trek 6? Do you know, even if it's not Zed, that's a fantastic gag, and I'm having it.
Ben's accusing Zed of being a nerd.
I can get behind that. It's still a good gag.
One of my favourite films of the old days was Revenge of the Nerds. Remember that?
There we go. No, I don't.
You don't remember Revenge of the Nerds?
You hollow it, or
It had Goose in it from Top Gun.
All right.
Katie's in. Hi, Cornish maid.
I can't remember the
Good
other
evening,
guy.
Katie.
Wayne, you have 92 auction. Folks, remember, if you like what Wayne's doing, please hit that thumbs up. When you aren't already, go on. Give that subscribe button a bit of a tickle. And go on, clang the notification bell. You can also leave Wayne a comment and tell him what you think in more detail in case we've missed it in the chat going past. At the top of the chat, you'll find a link to Mark the Gentleman Woodturner's premiere tonight at 9:45. So when Wayne wraps up, make sure you click that before it disappears.
Klondike Cross said they named the leading nerd after me. They did. His name is Lewis.
Lewis.
Oh, I've just seen Katie in the chat. Hello, Katie.
Let's see if this triggers Zed. Zed, may the force be long and lived and prosperous with you. Had to trigger 2 franchise nerds in one go.
My favourite
I've got to
one. No, I can't.
I've got to say, Zed's another one with no taste in music on his premieres as well.
Oh, we'll see what you say about mine tonight then.
did we say hello to Gerard?
We did many times.
I did. I tried doing it in French, but I got a 0 points.
Nil point.
Zed
Nil
says,
point.
so that's how a sharp force in a bit performs. Interesting.
Yes.
Easy for you to say, Dancing Dan, the Disco Man. I believe I can say this on behalf of Mark. Tonight's premiere from Mark is in fact 223, so you are safe, folks. So go
No
along.
tutus are harmed. No tutus are harmed in the making of this premiere.
Not
What are you
even
making
Desmond.
tonight, Mark, in the video?
It's a centrifugal coloured bowl.
Ooh. You got paint splattering all over your new lathe, eh?
Now I put a bed down. Bed protector down.
Just in case he had a wee in his sleep. I'm sorry, that wasn't where I was heading. That actually came out loud there. My bad. Sorry.
It's got splatters all
Inside
up the
voice,
wall like you,
outside
James.
voice.
Wayne, I'm as shocked as you are with this result. You have 93 watching.
No, I kind of wish I had the same attitude as Anarchist when it comes to getting paint all over my tools, but I just haven't. I don't want to seem.
What was that? You pretend Cornish man?
I don't want to get paint all over my tools. I don't want a blue lathe and a yellow lathe and God knows how many different colours lathe.
Seth from Brickhouse says, I posted my Found to Fabulous Challenge video earlier today. 'Twas a holy mess. LOL. Uh-oh, you've triggered Andy. Mark?
Just typing it in is easier than saying it.
I'm going to ask a really dumb question, Wayne. Are you thinking about a lid for this or a finish?
Not tonight. I am thinking about putting a lid on it, but probably not. What time are we on?
Oh, you got loads of time for a lid, mate.
Probably not tonight.
Paul Kavanagh's in. I'm hoping the dirt on my lathe will keep it from rusting. Florida Bearded Woodworker says, gotta go, guys. My buddy just came by. Say hello to Johnny. Hi, Johnny.
Hi, Johnny.
Hi, Johnny.
When you come back, Florida, well, do you think, does that translate to US dialect? I'm not sure.
Do you think Johnny knocks on his door and goes, here comes Johnny?
Zed says we call it patina Paul, in reference to Paul Kavanagh's 50 league.
So next Wednesday night, I will definitely be on the VB, and I will be using the McNaughton coring system on a rather large piece of cherry.
Do you think when they were deciding on the naming convention for that, they went, well, it is very big, so we should call it the VB? It's very big.
No.
Right.
I'm forgetting the guy's other name now, but it's actually
Gary?
Victor.
No, it's the surname of the two guys who designed it. The first letters of the surnames.
Black and Becker.
Valentino Budgie. Paul Kavanagh saying he feels a Mrs. Doyle moment coming on.
Why is that not plugged in?
Katie tells us that she did think it was a funny colour of ash.
Chisky
with creations in. Woo! Now in stereo.
Nigel Vossier and Roger Buse.
There you go.
Works better when it's plugged in, Wayne.
It does.
Or if it's got a hose on it.
Made in England, stole by the Germans. Like it says here, basically.
And Keith's been Googling. Are you going to go thin enough on that, Wayne, that you're going to get a hole in the side, or?
No, there'll be no hole in the side on this one.
No, I think that indent was.
Wish there was a hole in the side. It'd make it easy to get rid of the shavings.
Alexa, who were Nigel Vossier and Roger Buse? Yeah, I know that thing.
Does she not know, Dale?
Yeah.
I wonder if the 36 was the amount of years it took for them to design it, because it says it took them many years.
I think it was paints. It could be paints. Go down the pub. That's all good inventions are. They start in the pub and then get completed in the shed.
Could have been.
Man's having cake. He tells us it's coffee gatto.
Everything starts in a little shed.
Yeah.
Cheesecake.
Cake with cheese.
I'm just thinking it's a chocolate digestive. He dumped in his coffee and it's broken off, so he's declared it.
Naan bread.
Garlic bread.
Garlic bread.
What you telling us, man? Hi, Holden.
Hi, Adrian.
Folks, if you like what Wayne's doing, remember, hit that thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and give that notification bell a ring. Why not? In case we've missed your comment going by, drop a comment and put a comment underneath this video when it's finished up. And if you're sticking around and you want to have some more entertainment tonight, you can click the link at the top of the chat. That'll take you to Mark the Gentleman Woodtunner's premiere at 9:45. I'm told no tutus were harmed in the making of that video.
Just true.
Andy Leonelli tells us that his Alexa doesn't know about the VB guys either. Mark Stratton's off. Time to go chores. Do later, everyone.
Hey, Adrian.
I'll tell you what Alexa does know, though. It knows about the Makers International podcast.
Does indeed. If you want to listen to last week or any previous week's Makers International podcast, just ask Alexa to play it for you.
That was a nice little segue, wasn't it?
Very good. Well done. Really well done. I'm under the impression there are some Mr. Kipling's Viennese swirls in the house.
There's 2 bars of Galaxy in my workshop.
Is there? You can't have that though, because the chocolate will set you off.
Yep.
You'll have to look at it and just.
I've got a bar of
things with that solid.
I've got a bar of chopped nut dairy milk in the fridge, but I can't have that either. It was bought for me.
Who bought it for you? I'll eat it when I come down.
Icky.
I'll take one.
It'll still be in there when you come down, mate.
I'll take one for the team on that.
Feel free to take it out, along with your pie.
There's no one called Dale here on this earworm thing. My name is, in fact, Mr. Throat Wobbler Mangrove. We turn this thing. Hi, Scott. Congrats on the EGW appointment.
I presume that should be AWGB. Thank you very much.
They actually turned round when Scott agreed to do it. They actually turned around and said, "Yes, another sucker." There are still some out there.
Look, I've just got to last longer than 3 months, and then I lasted longer than the bloke before me.
Yep. Good luck.
Very, very interesting.
Brian from Alberton saying he's got a tin pack of chocolate digestives. No, wait, only 1.5 left now. Dear Lord. Benjamin's grabbing a bar of chocolate from Cornish Maid and eats it. Nom, 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 nom. Wayne, you have 90 people watching. Folks, if you like what Wayne's doing, we're coming up to the home straight now. Go on, give that like button a good old ding, you know. And if you aren't already, hit that subscribe button. It really makes a difference. It shows the YouTube algorithm hears, it understands that you really like this kind of content. It will continue to recommend it, not only from Wayne, but from other woodturners out there. So do everyone a favour, hit that thumbs up, give that subscribe button a bit of a tinkle, and go on. Why not tickle that notification bell?
Very happy. Very happy.
You can also, if you really like what Wayne's doing, you can buy him a glass of wine by hitting the Buy Me a Coffee link down in his description. And if you're around later on, Mark the Gentleman Woodturner has a premiere at 9:45, which he assures us that there will be no wardrobe malfunctions in this video.
Right, just
Very
Though the
true.
music may be questionable.
little bit to get off at the bottom here, and then that'll be us done.
You might be surprised by the music tonight.
Oh. I reckon it's panpipe. And you're doing the wood turn and dressed as one of Pan's people.
Have you got this sort of music as me, Mark?
No, I went with the better choice and chose music like Wayne's.
Ouch! You know how they hit me where it hurts, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could have said you chose music like Brian's. I mean,
There you go, Brian. Benjamin said so. Mark, what are you going to turn? What are you going to turn? The hat box?
Now he's saying, when am I going to turn the hat box? Soon, Ben.
Oh.
Just looking the plans
Misfit
up.
74. Misfit 74 says, I'm addicted to white chocolate caramel squares. I can see where you're coming from there, Misfit.
Mm.
And Lawrence Begida says, Douglas, I'm a diabetic. I don't eat sweets. And also high carbohydrates food. And I try to control how much I can. Sugar attacks eyes, kidneys, and circulation, especially the kidneys. Misfit says he'd die if he couldn't eat sugar.
I'm a diabetic. I still eat it.
So am I.
Yeah, Jane's a diabetic. She still eats it.
It's just moderation, isn't it?
Yeah.
In other words, don't start your day with 2 litres of full-fat 1901 recipe iron brew. That's what we're saying. You should be fine. 1901 recipe.
I figure
We're gonna have to buy
if I eat sugar, I just dose a bit higher on the insulin. No problem.
I'll just go to sleep. If I struggle to sleep, I have a spoonful of sugar. Helps the medicine go down.
Boom, boom.
Right, nearly there. Nearly there. Just
Yeah,
going to
mate.
part this up now.
How do we feel about this comment from Zed? He prefers his sugar to be processed by yeast prior to consumption.
That's the best way.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
the best way.
Natural and organic.
In with apples, you know. Nice bit of scrumpy.
Give Deb our best, Colin. They're not nice.
Yeah, I can get behind Pete from Twisted Trees' review of this. He already said low sugar level is more dangerous than high, so Jaffa cakes are medicinal.
Oh,
Janet
Ben Jamie says
"Iron
iron brewed Jaffa cakes.
So that's that's very culturally challenging for me. I think iron brew with Jaffas is fine, but not in the same concoction. I feel that's an abomination. You know, iron brew has to be made by bars. Anything else?
Definitely. Has to be made by bars.
Martin says he's on the apple juice tonight from Magnus. It's part of your 5 a day, mate. You rock on.
Richard Phelan's in. Hi, Richard.
Hi, Richard.
Hi, Rick.
How you doing?
You're so late. You're so late that Mark's normal comment that we're going to stand in the corner no longer applies. You should proceed down the road, past the bus stop, right the way under the underpass, go round the corner, walk up to the chip shop, wave at the guy in the chip shop. He's a nice bloke, you know what I mean? And he looks like Elvis. Keep going, right down the road, find the bench in the middle of the pedestrianisation area, and sit down.
And while you're going there, take Wendy with you because she's just come in.
Yeah, go talk to Wendy. She might already be there. Hi, Wendy.
Oh, Wendy, oh no.
There you go, guys.
I really like that. That's really
Very nice, mate. Very nice.
Love it.
Lovely.
I usually do reds and yellows, but I thought I'd do something different tonight.
Do you find them stains work better through the airbrush one?
Yeah, that's why I use the airbrush.
I was only asking. I've got all the big bottles with the spray stuff on the top. I find it's really globby. When you
Yeah.
use, like the trigger.
For now.
Yeah, but the spray thing on the top of the bottle, Scott, is only for spraying onto tissue paper. You don't use it to spray on the work.
Okay.
Have you ever watched any of Martin's videos?
Go on.
Yeah, but I forgot them, mate.
Ah.
Right, I'll bring the guys back in.
I better sit up.
Yeah, using an airbrush, I find you get a more even coverage.
There you go, Wayne. That's my problem.
Right, what's happening in the chat? Anyway, who's that, Mark? That's Scott.
That's Scott.
No, you got to turn that
Here's,
frown upside down.
He's got
Jaffa.
mixed. He's got mixed emotions.
He's bipolar.
So in about half an hour, Steve and Rob are on doing their podcast.
Jaffa's back over there.
Has Jaffa been fixed again?
Jaffa's been fixed, but there's actually a new addition. Look, I'll quickly get it. Look, and I'll tell you the reason. Look, it's Dale Duck. He's called Dale Duck because Dale was the only one in the hangout.
Yeah, Steve and Rob are on, and they are talking about workshop therapy to do with mental health tonight. That's at 9:30. Mark's on at 9:45. This weekend on. Are you doing a live tomorrow, Scott, or no?
No, I'm not, mate. I'm not.
Right, okay. Scott is not doing a live. On Sunday on the podcast, we have got Matt Wackley from Wacky Works Workshop on, being highlighted, talking about himself and his journey into making. So I've got the link to the podcast in the description, and also a link to Matt's YouTube channel as well. So there we are. A little bit shorter than an hour tonight, but not to worry. Not to worry. There you go. Final look. That's it.
Nice,
It's
mate.
very nice.
I think that's the last piece of.
Actually, genuine.
Oh no, there's another piece over there. This gnarly ash. So next week, Friday, I'll be back. I don't know what I'm doing on Friday, but next Wednesday, I've finished.
I've got an
finished-
idea for you. I've got an idea for you on Friday, right? So I mean, seriously, everybody just keep quiet for a minute. I've got a bit of an idea. I mean, I've given it a lot of thought. I mean, I've watched every single one of your lives that I can think of, with possibly exception of one when I was pissed on the way back from the train. And what I've come to conclude is that what you're really good at is wood turning. You should do some wood turning on Friday.
Oh bloody hell! I'll
been a
think
while.
about that. Yeah, it's been a while. I'll
Give us
think
some
about that.
Give us some thought.
Especially
Give us
if you
some
cut
thought.
yourself in a skull saw throughout the week.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Wayne, are you going to tell everyone about that new app you're developing on Friday, or are you doing that tonight?
Did I not tell them about? Oh, that was
You
just in
told
the
him
chat.
last
wasn't it?
night. You told
Yeah.
him last night on
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I said it in
In our
Beard.
chat.
the beard last night.
Oh,
But yes,
yeah.
I've developed a new app for the phone, and it's to recognise the different natural resins that you get in wood, and the app is called WhatsApp. Sorry.
That makes me chuckle.
So next Wednesday, I've finished cutting down and chopping up this cherry tree. So I've got a couple of nice big pieces of cherry. So I'm going to put one on the VB, and I'm going to use the McNaughton coring system and have a bit play with that. It's only been about 10 years since I've used it, so practice is up to date. Right, guys, I'm going to hit the button. I will see you all on Friday. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye for now.
Take it easy, everybody.